Hello, everybody. Hello. We are live. We are live. Let me go into my Instagram so I can go live from my Instagram. So happy to be with you all this evening. Hello. Let me go into Instagram and go live from Instagram. Here we go, live. Here we go. All right. Yes, we are live. Yes. Live. We are live. So, what I want you all to do, those of you who are live with me now, I want you to share this live. Share this live. Invite everyone that you think will benefit from what I have to say this evening. So definitely share this live. Share this live. Let me put my glasses on. Got to put my glasses on so I can see. Okay. Put my glasses on so I can see. Because that remote learning and everything messed my eyes up. Well, I've been wearing glasses since I was about 7 years old. But they were always for reading. But now, since I've been on the computer so much, I definitely have to wear my glasses. Hello, everybody. Hello. So those of you who are just joining me and are new to my page, I am Jamila, the IEP coach. Special education is my thing, and I am the owner of the IEP Coach LLC, where our focus is supporting schools to support their special education teachers with high quality professional development in training and group coaching to help them have longevity in this field, and so they feel supported. So that way they can better support our students that have individualized education plans. And that's something that I can talk about all day, every day. I'm not lying when I tell you I could talk about that all day. I can. So for those of you who are tuning in, we will be focusing on my Master the IEP course that is coming up October the 18th through the 20th. So it will be October 18th, October 19th, and October 20th from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you register for that. And I'm going to drop my link in the chat. Those of you that are on Instagram, go to the link in my bio and click link 1. Oh, thank you. Hello, Overwhelmed to Organize. Hello, the Fancy Counselor. Hello, C.H. Armstrong. Hello, everybody. Hello, Acts 2018. Hello. What does this say? Was it Nada's Collectibles? And I apologize if I mispronounced your name. I'm sorry. Hello. I am Chef B. Hello, everybody. Hello. Thank you so much. And Nashia, wa alaikum assalam. Let me respond back to you. Thank you all. And definitely share this live tonight, because I'm going to go in just a little more detail about the course. And again, those of you who are on Instagram, you can click the link in my bio and go to link 1, and that will take you right to the registration page. Okay. Hello, everybody. Hello. Thank you so much. Those of you who are joining us on Instagram, tell me where you're from. Where are you located in this world? Where are you? Let me know where you are. And for those of you who follow me, you all know I'm from Philly. Rep Philly all day. But I got love for Brooklyn too. All right. So I am. Oh, you're in Philadelphia as well. You're in Philadelphia. Hey, Philly. All righty. So let me, as you are sharing this. All right. As you're sharing this, I am also sharing this out as well, this live. So I want you to send this live out to anyone you know who has a child that has an IEP, a teacher, anyone who's interested in an IEP, individualized education plan, want to learn about it. Definitely send them this live. And I'm sending the live. I'm sending the live. I'm sending the live. Sending it out to people. I'm sending it. Okay. So I sent it to a couple people. And again, thank you all so much for joining me this evening. Let me go. Oops, can I see the comments? Okay, here we go. All righty. So as you know, like I just said, my Master IEP course will be October the 18th through the 20th. It is a 3-day course. And last week, hey Tasha, and last week, hi, I be running. I love that name. I love that name. Um, Last week I really went into why I created the course, like how, like the birth of the course, how did it come about? And last week I shared that it came this I created this course from my experience working as a special education teacher. And as a special education teacher, I service students. My number one priority were my students, but I supported parents, and I supported my colleagues, other teachers. So I would get colleagues that would ask me questions about the IEP, and the IEP stands for the Individualized Education Plan. And then also, I would get questions from parents as I was doing the meetings, and parents thanking me for taking the time to explain things to them, go through the process so that they understand what that IEP entails, what the process is like, even for parents who this was like their first IEP, or they were in the process of their child getting evaluated. They were just so appreciative of the information I gave them, like basically telling them what the process was. Like, oh, they have this many days to get back to you. It's going to take this many days to do the evaluation. It's going to take this many days to do the IP. So parents were just so appreciative of the information that I gave them, and the fact that I was able to answer their questions. It's like, okay, you finally are answering me. Somebody is answering me. So because that would happen to me so much, I said I got to create a course. I got to do something, you know, to help people understand the IEP. Like something, like I got to create something. And I thought of, oh, let me create a course. And so that's exactly what I did. I know the IEP from front to back. I'm a sped teacher. This is what I do all the time. Not all the time. On top of teaching, I also, wrote IEPs for all the students on my caseload. That's what I did. Hey, Samantha. Hey, how are you? So I was like, okay, I'm going to create a course. And that's what I did. So over 3 to 4 months, had an accountability partner because I needed that to help me, get it done. I created the course and I presented it out, to the world. So you learned about the birth of the IEP. And then the week before that, you learned about just the course, what's going to occur in the course, what we're going to do. The general admission starts at $97. We have a VIP. You get a little extra. You get a private Facebook group. You get Zoom. You get on a Zoom. You get your workbook. And then there is even a backstage VIP. And with that, not only do you get the private Facebook group and your workbook and access to the recordings, you also get access to me. Like we get to, before class starts, we get to come on at another special time, and you get to ask me questions directly and I can answer them for you. Like you get it straight from me, answers to your questions each day as we're doing the assignments and everything. You get to ask me questions. Like I would definitely take advantage of that. So tonight I want to just discuss like how important it is for you to take this course. And I want you to understand, like, I'm not a salesperson. I'm about adding value to your life. That's why another reason I created the course, I want to add value to your life. Like, how important is it for you to understand it, to get this information, understand it, so that way you can be a better teacher in your classroom, so that you can better understand your students who have an IEP, so that you can better serve them in your classroom. Like who, and I know if I was a teacher and this course was offered to me, I would definitely take advantage of it because it's going to help me. It's going to help me. As a parent, how much do you value getting this information so that you can better advocate for your child? I don't know no parent that does not want to do what they need to do so that their child can get support that they need, help that they need, so that way they can do better in school. I don't know no parent that doesn't want that. So I am adding value to you. I'm giving you value because it's important. You need to know this because the better you know, the better you can advocate for yourself. So if someone comes to you and tries to push you off to the side or disregard what you're saying, you can say, hold up, no. Hold up. I know this is supposed to happen. I know my child's supposed to get this. I know this is supposed to be an IEP. How important is it for you to have value? How important is it for you? I want you to think about that. How important is it for you to show up as your best self as a teacher for your students and as a parent for your child? So that way you know more and you can better support your child. Like, I don't even know if you understand as a parent your role on the IEP team. Like, you are so important. And I know sometimes you feel like you're not, but you are. You are so important. Your role is so important. And to know that we are a team. This is a team. Like, we are the village for your child. And we are coming together to create this education plan to support your child in their education. Like, that's what it is. And understand how important your role is. I know you feel like you've been pushed to the side, you're forgotten, and you think people are just going on with your role on the IEP team. It is so important. And that's what you're going to learn in this course too. So again, I'm not a salesy person. I'm about adding value to your life. And that's what I want to do, because when I do that, I'm educating so many people so that way we have more advocates out here. We have more people who can confidently advocate for themselves when it comes to advocating for children that have special needs. When it comes to advocating for parents who need support with their child who has an IEP. That's why I'm doing it. Like, this is what I do. And I love this. Like, I love this so much. I want to help you. I want you to learn the information. I just don't want to tell you everything all the time. I want you to really understand it so that way you can take it and you can help somebody else. I am about adding value. Okay? And I'm going to share some testimonials with people who added value to themselves, added value to them, to their just to their practice and what my course has done for them. Okay? Oh, Lemisa said, it definitely takes a loving teacher to advocate for scholars when parents are not as aware or whatever the circumstances may be. We do need more parent input involvement way before the IEP meeting date. Absolutely. And Samantha said, the village for your child. Yes, that's what it's about. Parents don't understand the power that they have in the process. That is so true. And also, that time with you is going to be super valuable for parents. Listen, when I tell you we have the different options, take advantage of the option where you can ask me questions directly. Like, whatever question you have, I can answer your questions for you. And you have no idea the value is going to add to you because I'm giving you clarity. I'm helping you have a better understanding. And then again, think, this is a 3-day course. You're getting all this in 3 days. In 3 days. So let's hear from some people who added value to themselves. So this was a parent, her name is Shambra, and she wrote, the Master the IEP course offers parents an in-depth look at how education plans work. I left her class feeling empowered with new information and better equipped to properly advocate for my child during IEP meetings. And I don't make up these testimonials. I don't have to make up any testimonials. I don't have to. I have real people who was willing to, you know what? She's the IEP coach. The IEP coach is giving me value. Let me go to her. I've watched her. I've seen her lives. I see her page. It is all about special education because that's what I love. That's what I'm passionate about. And if you go to my page, I'm gonna reshare the testimony. She gave me a video testimony, and then she wrote one for me as well. I'm gonna share that so that way you can hear from her. Like, I'm not making this up. I am not making this up. And thank you, Lamisa. Thank you. I'm not making this up again because I don't have to. I'm about I'm about giving you value and adding value to you. Like, how important is that to you? How important is it? That's a decision you have to make. How important is it for you to understand the IEP so that way you just know how to better support your child who has special needs and how to show up for your child at IEP meetings, at any if you're having an issue, you know how to just show up for your child. Okay? Here's one from a teacher. This was Lily, and she was from Maryland. My experience in the course was a very good experience. The IEP coach was very knowledgeable of the course material. I enjoyed learning the detailed information and the wording for the IEP, which helped me when I had to attend IEP meetings for my students. This is a teacher. She learned how to show up for her students. She learned how to better support her students when she's at IEP meetings. And this was not a special education teacher. This was a general education teacher. A general education teacher who wanted the value. She wanted the information because it was clearly important to her to know how to show up at IEP meetings. Here's another one. This was a speech pathologist that took my course. It was very interesting, and I have only positive thoughts about it. All materials were very representative, and she took her time to explain things, which helped me to understand more. I know that it can be confusing. The IEP, all the terms, all the acronyms, the terminology, it can be confusing. And if no one explains that to you, what LRE is, what IEP is, what no rep is, ER is, you're like, what? ER, emergency room, like, but in the world of special education, that's not what ER stands for. What's SLD and AUS and what's ED? What, you don't know what all that stands for. But to have someone explain it to you so you better understand, why wouldn't you want that? And this is why the course is 3 days. It's October 18th, 19th, and 20th. So that way I'm not throwing a whole lot of information at you at one time. I want you to be able to soak up the information, have a day to reflect on the information, process the information you just learned. That's just like kids. Like, you think they can just sit in a classroom and be talked at the whole time? No. You need time to process. You need time to practice. Like, I've taken all that into consideration so that way when I present this information to you, you are able to take it in. Okay? Let's do one more testimonial. And this was a social worker. My experience was very rewarding. The step-by-step explanations were great, and the course was well-paced again. First off, let me tell you, I've been a special education teacher when I was in a classroom, it was over 14 years. In my classroom, I did so many accommodations and modifications for students, so I know to pace this well. Even with adults, I'm going to make sure I pace this course well. I'm going to make sure I break it down so that you do understand. That's the whole point of me doing it, so that you can understand. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. And this was a social worker. She took the class because, as a social worker, and anyone who's in college, social worker majors, education, and even psychology, when you get out into your field, you are directly supporting students that have an IEP, or you're directly supporting their families. So she took the course so she would know how to understand the IEP. So when she's supporting her family, she can help and give guidance. That's why she took the course. So again, I am giving you value. I am adding value to you, to your life. How important is it for you to understand? How important is it to you to show up for your child at these IEP meetings confident, to advocate for yourself and advocate for your kid? How important is it for you? How much do you value being able to go to IEP meetings as the teacher and advocate for your student in your IEP meeting, and to know the importance of the information that you give to their case manager to put in the IEP? How important is that for you, that you understand that kid's IEP so you know how to implement accommodations and modifications in a classroom? So you know how to accommodate them when they're taking tests. So you know how to accommodate them when they're doing an assignment. So you know what placement they should be in, and you know why they're in that placement, and you know why they have the particular related services. How important is it for you to know that information? How much do you value that? Parents, how much do you value knowing who's on your child's team, knowing how to leverage your relationship with them? How much do you value that? Think about that. As you think about that, marinate on that just for a little bit, and then click the link in my bio and go to link 1 and register for the course. I just put the link in the chat. If you want Instagram, go to my bio, click the link, and go to link 1. Think just how important is it for you to know that information and to show up for our kids that have special needs, and show up for them in the meeting, show up for them at report card conferences, show up for them at back to school night? How important is it to you? So I want to thank everyone for coming on to my live this evening. Thank you all so much. Continue to follow me at the IEP Coach LLC across all platforms, on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, also on TikTok, also on the YouTube page, Jamila the IEP Coach. You can also email me, Jamila, JAMILAH, at the IEPCoachLLC.com. Thank you, Overwhelmed to Organize. Thank you so much. So again, contact me, continue to follow me, share this live, share the link. Class is October the 18th, 19th, and 20th. It's 3 days. 3 days. Registration starts at $97 for 3 days. For 3 days. You're getting all this information because I value you enough to give it to you. Share the link. Share the link to this live. Share the link for the registration. Take advantage, and then even think, you know what? I think it'd be even valuable for me to be able to ask the IEP coach questions directly. How much do you value that? Like, questions you've had. And I know parents, you feel like you're not supported. Here is an opportunity for you to get the support you need, to be heard. And just think about how beneficial it's going to be for you after the course. Just think about how confident you're going to feel. Think about how empowered you're going to feel, that you now have this knowledge and this information. So can't nobody tell you, oh no, we can't do that. Yes, you can. You need to do this. This is how it need to be worked. Come on. So again, thank you all so much. Share the link to this live and also share the link. I'm going to put it in the chat one more time. And for those of you who are on Instagram, click the link in my bio and go to the first link. Master the IEP course is going to be October the 18th through the 20th from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you all in class. Thank you so much. And until, remember, next Tuesday, we have lives every Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So see you all next week. Bye. Why I'm about to touch that like it's a touch screen.